Hello, everyone. Hello, this is Raina coming to you for another week at Raina's Reflection. I hope you guys are doing good. I'm doing okay, just dealing with a little bit of allergies and sinuses that affects my voice from time to time. So anyhow, we're gonna jump right in here. If you're not familiar with what I'm doing a devotion called "Life is Better at the Beach," inspiration for living life each day like you at the beach. And for the past couple of weeks, I've been jumping on here, just sharing different rules with you guys, and I'm currently down on to the last 4 weeks at this point. So feel free to check out my previous IG videos. They're also available. You could just get it on my page here at Rena's Reflections, or you could just go on my YouTube channel as well. So let's just get right into it. So this week we're going to be looking at beach rule number 12. So what I'm going to be doing today, I'm going to be covering week number 12 and week number 13. Next week, I'm going to do week 14 and 15, and that will be the end of this devotion here. I am going to continue this on a weekly basis. I love getting on here and sharing this information with you that I feel could be very beneficial and helpful to everyone listening to my voice. So we will be ending this next week. So stay tuned with and keep following along, please. I really do appreciate it. So beach rule number 12 is listening to the crashing waves. And we know when you go to the beach, part of going to the beach is listening to the waves. And who does not like the sound of the waves, right? The beach experience wouldn't be the same without the waves. It's one of the most, it's just a very distinctive sound, and I think very peaceful at that. Being at the beach gives you both the opportunity to relax and permission to unwind. It reminds us that our body needs rest, and it soothes our tired mind. The ocean tunes out the rest of the world. So listening to the sound of the waves just gets you into that peaceful state of mind to allow you to tune everything else out. If you have any issues sleeping, what I could tell you, there is apps out there with just listening to the sound of the waves, and feel free if you have to take any sleeping aid. I would definitely recommend you selecting one of those apps. I cannot recommend personally an app out there, but I know there is. There is also recording as well. I use recordings when I'm not able to sleep, but that is not too much of an issue for me, but it is just an awesome sound to listen to the sound of the waves before going to sleep. I think it is. Okay. So there is no better sound to hear than the ocean, the wind, and the rain all at once, late at night. I agree. I could do without the wind, but definitely the sound of the waves and the rain, definitely. So why is it at the beach we're able to take that all in, and when we come back, it's not as easy to find that couple of minutes to just tune everything out? It is very difficult. But challenge yourself to take a few moments in your day to just immerse yourself in the crashing waves and block out all distractions. Do you remember the first time you visited the beach? The ocean, what is the first thing that came to mind? Wow, that ocean is big compared to us. I'm pretty sure it made you feel small, didn't it? Because the ocean is a mighty force, and it's good that we remember that we are small. We are no match for the ocean and its currents and riptides. It's not our job to battle them. So, so like everything else, we know we're not in control of that, just like we're not in control of things that will happen in our daily lives. However, we do have the control to get ourselves in that state of mind, to allow ourselves sometimes to just tune things out. Things will arise, problems will come, and problems will go. So, try to find some time in your day to imagine you being at the beach, listening to the sound of the waves. Relying on God has to begin all over again each day, as if nothing had yet been done. And that is by C.S. Lewis. So that is it for crashing the sound of the crashing waves. Beach rule number 13, don't miss the sunset. So again, going to the beach, who doesn't enjoy going walking down to the beach to view the sun setting in the late evening? However, when we come back home, we don't seem to enjoy the sun setting. But we do know it does everywhere. At every evening, you could find the sun setting. So whether you reside in the city, on a farm, rural, country or not, you could take time for yourself to go outside and enjoy a couple of minutes. Listen to the birds performing their song at night. Take a deep breath and let the chaos of the day just roll off your shoulders while you close your eyes and imagine the sound of the waves crashing against the shore, and opening your eyes and behold the sunset. Challenge yourself to just walk outside, open up your heart, and let the worries of the day just go. Yes, being at the beach and looking at the sunset, it's a different experience compared to maybe just going to your backyard or to your window if you live in an apartment building. However, we have to be mindful and not forget the beauty of God's small gifts. So it doesn't matter where you are, you could enjoy those beauties as well. We choose to focus on frustrating events of the day. When we sit down to watch the sunset at the beach, however, we choose to reflect on the beauty, right? On what's surrounding us. We listen to the waves, we look at the sunset. You do have that choice. The cares and the distractions of the world is still there, but we're not focusing on them during the sunset, are we? Can you do this today? Keep your eyes open for beauty. Look for the little things in your life. It may be the smell of chocolate chip cookies baking in the oven, or the sound of your children giggling and just being silly. Focus on the beauty and don't be distracted, because we know that beauty is everywhere. Beauty is everywhere. We just have to take time in our day to find it. Why does a beach day feel so restful? The answer is simple. Priorities are different. Priorities are less about getting work finished and more about getting rest and relaxation. When we go to the beach, we're at the beach to relax and to get some rest. We make it a priority to get our mind and heart ready for the day. So when you're back home, same thing. Change of priority. In the early morning hours, instead of scrolling through emails and Instagram while sipping a cup of tea or coffee, make it a priority to get your mind and heart ready for the day. Pray, meditate, reflect, whatever it is you do. Stretch and take note of the tiny blessings scattered throughout your house. During the afternoon, when you're tempted to, when you get home and you're tempted to still get back into work mode and reply to an email or, whatever else other responsibility you might have that's work related, challenge yourself to just go out, maybe with the spouse, maybe with the kids. Just go out on your lawn, in your window, take a trip to a different area with the kids in the car where you guys could all observe the setting of the sun. A shift in priorities could do a whole lot of good for your mental health, your mental well-being. It's all about priorities. And finally, be sure to occasionally forego the usual evening rituals. So example, instead of just, always cooking, for example, like it says here, order a pizza or just pick up something from the store, from the local neighborhood deli, and take a trip, take the kids and the spouse in the car, and just drive out somewhere where you all could enjoy the beautiful sunset. Peace is seeing the sunset and knowing whom to thank. Peace is seeing the sunset and knowing whom to thank. So that is unknown. So yes, guys, so the two rules that we covered this week: listen to the crashing waves. So challenge yourself to allow yourself to just tune everything out and just listen to the imaginary waves in your ear, or get an app, get the recording of a sound, find some time during the day to just tune out, reflect, and listen to the sound of the waves. Secondly, beach rule number 13: don't miss the sunset. Take time to enjoy the little things in your life, because guess what? We are blessed with a lot of things that we have in our home that we don't have to wait till we go to the beach to enjoy it. Okay, so we'll continue this next week, and challenge yourself to do this the next couple of days, like you're living life at the beach, because living at the life at the beach is awesome. It's great. We know that, but life is what you make it. So till next time, guys, be blessed, and I'll catch up with you guys next week. Be safe. Bye bye.